Since today we have more people to be able to talk about black men and black fathers, it's gonna get a lot better, right? So, not too long ago, I made a video and I was addressing a question that someone sent in about black fathers, the absence of black fathers, right? Me, I think that there's not as much a shortage of black fathers as people try to make it out to be. Sometimes people go out and the only thing they want to see is the absence of black fathers. So they have this type of confirmation bias going on, right? So I just wanted to get more of an opinion from other people, right? Me, like I said, I'm a black father, right? I am. I love my children. We have a couple more people here that are black fathers, and I'm sure they love their children too. We're gonna hear from them. Anybody?
What's the difference between a black father and a white father?
Good question. Right? Is there a difference?
Question.
Is there a difference? Absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely not. I think there's a difference in how they're portrayed in the media.
Statistics. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
He doesn't believe in statistics.
I
He told
don't.
me that earlier. Yeah.
Now, statistics, are they a valid way of recording some information? Yes. Are they an accurate way of recording information? No. No. I've taken statistics before and I've seen where statistics can absolutely be skewed for whatever type of desired information or desired outcome that someone's looking for.
That's the whole purpose.
To skew information?
We live in a capitalist society. Everything's based on numbers, money.
Oh.
Now,
There is a narrative. We all are aware of that narrative. So yes, there is there's necessity to skew numbers.
Now, I'll agree with that to a point, right? But when it comes to like representation of a culture of people, yeah, I think they should. I think you should readdress that.
That's not representation. That's different. But statistics is an entirely different issue. That's
Exactly.
different.
So when you take something like statistics and you apply it to a culture of people, right? That can be skewed, and it can absolutely be misleading to the point where you think that people are, I don't know.
So you suggest we go to statistics out altogether? Is that what you're suggesting?
I think now we have an opportunity to hear the truth.
Say almost no validity.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this stuff out, man. I'm sorry.
Well, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. So yeah, we have an opportunity now. Just like when they were saying, hey, look, that President Obama was a fluke, right? You'll never get another articulate, intelligent, handsome black man that can dress like that. And then we got Adam just come up in here. You know
Give me
what
some
I mean?
applause. Give me some applause.
Everybody at the table is feeling themselves. So
So what was that first statement? Obama was a what?
a fluke.
That's the first time I've heard that
Yes.
criticism. Is that something that we've heard a lot?
I have heard it a lot.
From who?
That people at work, most of like a bunch of people at work, they're like, hey, look, okay, well you have that now, but you never get that again. I've actually heard that in the news. Like you have somebody like President Obama. Where will you ever get that again? Where will you ever get another intelligent black man that can dress, give a profound speech?
Yeah, I think everybody.
Exactly. Absolutely. Everybody at the table.
Well, get him in the White House. That's the question.
A position of authority.
A position of authority.
Yes. Oh, so,
That's a good one.
yeah, the
There's
utmost.
black men running now, I think, just as good.
Yeah.
Or better.
Yeah, exactly. You just need to have that role to be considered a black supplement.
I vote for them.
Exactly. And you don't have to have that role to be considered a leader. You don't have to have that role to be considered a black father. Some people put into they invest in people, right? They may invest in children, but they don't have children themselves. Does that make you a father? I think if you are a father figure, then yeah, you're a father to a certain point, right? Some people may not have that type of representation. Some people may not have that type of image where they can say, hey, look, okay, this person is doing something for me, right? You can fit into a position without even actually having that position. We have that in leadership. Leaders can lead from the back, right? Why can't a father lead without having the actual children? Now, that's not to discredit the people that are actually fathers, right? The people that actually take time out with their children and stuff. Not at all. Does that make sense?
Role model. You can be a role model.
You can be absolutely. You can be a role model. A role model can be a father figure, right? There were teachers that came to me and they took that time out with me and stuff like that. I'm not trying to say that, hey, no, my upbringing was perfect and stuff. It was not. It was not. I was one of those situations where, you know, my dad was there, but you couldn't really tell. If he wasn't there, then, you know, we didn't miss him. You know what I mean? But there were teachers that came to me. My uncle was there. People in the neighborhood and stuff like that. They instilled these different values in me, and all these different values together. That's what made me the man I am today. Does that make sense? Right? That's that village mentality. That's that village mentality where, hey, you know, look, somebody can have a child, but it takes everybody to raise them. I saw this video the other day where this kid was punching this dude, this guy, had stopped him from throwing rocks at cars. And because the guy stopped him, the kid started punching him. I'm like, what the fuck is that? You know what I mean? And then they got mad when the guy took him and threw him on the ground. You punching a grown man like that, and you think that he ain't supposed to do anything?
Absence of authority.
Exactly, that's that absence of authority. That's where, you know, that's where we have this type of society now where they think it's acceptable to not raise them in the household, but then let society raise them. Is that right?
Well, the Bible says that, you know, that's how this is the time it's going to be, you know, where enmity is going to rise up, where, you know, it's going to be hatred between the children and the parents. So, you know, unfortunately, that's just the way it's going to become. And plus, we live in a very less Christian society where that fear is gone. So, fear, you know, and that loving fear of parents, of teachers, of people in the authority, you know, it's just gone. So that's just, you know, the Bible predicted it, but that's unfortunately the society that we live in now.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. And I don't understand where somebody is afraid to raise their kids. I don't understand it. My kids are older now. Well, they're not that old. They're
How are they?
12 and 13.
Okay.
So I have a preteen and a teenager, right?
Yeah, okay.
I've gotten to the point now where I don't have to whoop them. You know, I give them
Boys or
discipline.
girls?
Boy and girl.
Okay.
Get that part out.
Yeah, it's boy and girl. And look, those are two completely different worlds.
Yeah.
Look, two completely different worlds. I never even heard about the whole getting into the feelings things and
Which
stuff
one's
like
hard
that.
to raise? Boy or girl?
Oh my goodness. I will say it's more of a challenge to talk to my daughter than it is to talk to
That's
my
what I
son.
usually hear.
It's more of a challenge because I've never experienced that. I have 3 brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know how to deal with stuff like that. So when she's talking to me about these different things that are going on, I'm like, ooh,
Audition.
12.
You right at that threshold of
Oh my
womanhood.
Oh, woo! Oh my goodness. But you know what? Hey, as a father, I have to deal with those things, and I have to be able to humble myself and say, hey, no, look, I don't have the answer right now, but I'm gonna get it for you. I'm gonna get it for you. I mean, if you don't feel comfortable talking to me, then let me bring somebody in that you feel comfortable talking
And
to.
I think too, based on that point, to have the confidence in yourself to know that I don't have it now, I work on the answer to you. Shows confidence in your child too, knowing my dad's still here for me no matter what.
Yep.
So it's not like I just push to the side and ignore you. I don't have right now. I'm not used to this, so I'll work on relating more to you as we get older and move on. So
Absolutely, and it teaches them, hey, you know, look, okay, although I don't have the answer, I can go out and find it myself. You know, my dad did it for me.